Why? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? I think you can hear me now. Oh, there's always something. It was working absolutely fine. I tested everything. Everything was tested and working right up until I pressed go live. And even when the intro was working, was playing, it was all working, but you can hear me now. Anyway, thank you for bearing with me there. It wouldn't be my stream without a technical hitch somewhere at the start. Who have we got in? We've got Angels fan was first in. Got you in the 55-inch in the office. That scares me to think that that is the size of screen I am on. The back marker, good to see you. Spencer, also 55-inch in the bedroom. That's quite the feat, Spencer. GT Ivar, VW Bro, Siegeman, Tanker. Yep, thank you all, and thank you for confirming you can hear me. DJ Grazio, good to see you all in chat. Thank you very much for hopping in. We are going from the back. Daily Race C. We're going to go from the back to begin with. On my main account, which has actually got less DR than this account, but it's still A+. I have quite a good qualifying time, I think. So we can switch it up and go from the front once we're warmed up. I would suggest should be the plan. But as usual, we will just try to survive the first race. First time I've turned a wheel since Tuesday. Did a couple of races, made a video which I don't know if it got me into trouble, the video, but it certainly ruffled some feathers. But it is what it is. It is what it is. What I would say is, my videos, I never make up anything. I never make up anything in a video that didn't actually happen in the race. I just show you guys what happened in the race. Whether it directly involved me or whether it involves other people, I'll show you. Because that's the reality of the race. That's what happened in it. Could you show what setup you're using before the race? I am using... yes, I will show you it, actually. Can I do it from here? No. Can I do it from here? No, I'll do it. Yeah, once we jump into the race, I'll show you. It's actually the setup that Key25 made up, and he made it up at the start of the week, and he's got a video on it. There's a video on Key's channel with the stream, with the setup. Always give credit for the setups. And speaking of Key25, there he is there. 16 months, thank you very much, Key, you absolute legend, mate. Winter unsub. Pio's not here. Well, unfortunately, we might have you unsubbing. That's the unfortunate situation we might find ourselves in here. We've got Womble in the race. Spencer, 14 months, almost on Key25 level. So if you are watching, Womble is also streaming, so feel free to open 2 tabs and give us both a viewer count. Womble's going from the front for a change. I should have went from the front. Oh, sorry, I never showed you the setup, but go to Key25's channel. His video on Monday shows you the setup at the end of the video. Really good setup. Well, it's really stable. Good on tyres, all that kind of stuff. Here we go. Good luck, everyone. I.e. Womble. Thank you, Spencer, for the 14 months, mate. Appreciate it, buddy. Don't put your car in stupid places. I wonder what they meant. The Tesco car park. Prime! Good to see you, mate. Good to see you, buddy. Always a pleasure to have you in the chat. Trying to decipher and translate what I'm saying. There's me hitting the limiter, giving this guy a good old run at me. Oh dear, what was that? What was that? And now we're involved in a bit of a silly battle here at the back. Beer's not here. Yeah, I know, promising turn 1 that. This guy's wiggling and wobbling all over the road. Mate, I'm right here. What's he doing? What is he doing? Do you think I'm going to get punted here? Oh, he's gone. I was really quite scared of that guy there. What he was doing. Ed, how you doing? Good to see you, mate. Let's get in. Let's get in. Hey Dylan, how you doing? Forgot where to brake coming out of the pits. Try to do the race without changing tyres. This setup, you can do the race no problem in this setup without changing tyres. Very setup dependent this race. For instance, my main account, which I put the quali lap time on, I used Tidgeney's qualifying setup, and I don't think I'd survive the tyres on that setup. It's a lot more slidey than this setup, which is pretty stable. You passed this guy. Why would you defend this early in the race? What's the point? People who defend at this point in the race, why? Why? The best you're going to finish is 14th. But you're exclusively a single player kind of guy. Oh mate, you're so slow in the corners. You can't just turn in on me. Oh my goodness. this race is over. Going to defend for dear life. The thing is, just going that slow, he's not making any mistakes, because you can't really make any mistakes going at that speed. It's quite bizarre why he would want to fight this hard at this point in the race. You hat trick! Good to see you, Hugh. Thanks for the $1.99. You should have subtitles along with Wombly, then I really should. He's just going to turn in whether I'm there or not in every corner. He's got literally no intention. Give me the space. Why fight so hard for P14 on lap 3 of a race? Thank you for the $1.99, mate. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, mate. Congratulations on the recent channel growth. Very impressive. Right, let's see if we can do anything for the remainder of this race. Let's see if we can do anything at all in the remainder of this race. Emil, how you doing? Top 10, I think, is all we can really hope for now. We're up to P11. We've got the imaginatively named driver in front of us. Johnny, good to see you. Big Joe, good to see you. Don't know if he got out my way there or not, but thanks if you did. Hey CC, Sugar Shuffles. A bit wider than intended. ER, good to see you as well, buddy. Sorry if I've missed anybody coming in. Thank you all for joining me though. Really do appreciate it. If I've paid my money to race on this track, I'm going to use every inch of it. It's a bit like golf. You pay to play golf and then you try and hit the ball as few times as possible. You end up with all the equipment, and the aim of the game is to use that equipment as few times as you can. I don't know what I was doing through there. It's certainly not the quickest way though. Got my lines all wrong. Oh, you got his lines all wrong there. We're up to P8, which is surprising given how much time we lost at the start. Is there anything else in this for us? Oh, come on. Oh no! No, that carp. Oh, destined to finish behind this German. Damage, car won't turn, dirty tyres. Sorry, mate. It was written in the stars that we would finish behind the German. But hey, we've got to expect that. First race, we've got to expect it. We nearly got a top 10 out it. We'll try again though. We'll come back stronger. Hopefully we'll not have the same kind of start to the race as the last time. Right. Let's jump in and get a bit more practice. Bit of practice. I'll also show the setup for anybody who wants to see it, because I'm going to have to put it on now. Glad to see I'm not the only one who leans in there. I know, I've got a terrible habit of it. That curb is a killer though at Autopolis. Autopolis. It's an absolute killer. No idea what these numbers do. But apparently they do something. Oh, I don't want it at 60. That's not right. I want it at 40. Okay. I'll do. Hey, not that quick. Good to see you. Hey, Poets Corner. Good to see you as well. Thank you everybody for popping in. The BBC always uses subtitles when interviewing folk from Glasgow. Hugh, I don't blame them for a second. I don't know if any's are on Twitter. Follow me. If you don't follow me, then please do. But I got a comment on my latest YouTube video to say that they were no longer going to subscribe to the channel because they can't follow a GT content creator who uses the term "we" when talking about their races. So I'm obviously doing the commentary over the video, and I'm saying, so we've managed to get up into 10th position. We've decided we're going to pit on lap 1. We're this, that, and the next thing. We. So I'm saying we, because to me it's no. I'm sort of talking about it from almost like the viewer's point of view. Like, we're going to do this. In my head, I'm thinking we're going to do that. But he said, you need, I think his words were, you're not a we. F1 drivers say we because they have pit crews, physicians, just a whole team behind them. You are just one guy playing a game on your own. So stop saying we. Stop. And then he went on to say, stop trying to copy Super GT and stop trying to be posh. Be original. So he said I'm trying to be posh. That blows my mind because I don't think it's possible to be posh from sort of central Scotland area that certainly not. I mean, I'm just a working class family brought up. I'm working class myself, so I've never had anybody label me posh. So admittedly, I sometimes, when I'm commentating, I will try and speak a bit more clearly, which is just understandable because I get that not everybody picks up the Scots dialect. Primazante will testify to that. But to label me as trying to be posh was just bizarre. So anyway, I posted it on Twitter, the comment, and it got quite a bit of traction on Twitter. Super GT actually commented on it, telling me to stop trying to copy him and stop trying to be posh. Obviously being ironic, and sarcastic. It was just mind-blowing, though, how, triggered the guy must have been listening to me saying, we are going to do this and we are going to do that. Crazy. Rob, good to see you, buddy. But yeah. I've done it since we played Accolade Grand Prix on the old DOS in the early 90s. I know. Don't say we. Some people are short. I know, that's it. Backmarker, that is it. I mean, he must have been really thin on the ground for things to complain about yesterday. And also the video ended up causing more of an issue. This is why I get really anxious when I post a video, because I'm always really, I don't know, the thought of the comment section the initial thought of the comment section sort of gets to me. I tend to post a video and then give it 24 hours before I'll even look at the comments, because by that time I think I'm less emotionally connected to the work I've just done to make the video and put it out. But every now and again, I will check them quite quickly. And this was one of the first comments, so I was like, oh, come on. I couldn't stop myself from replying, basically saying, look, I'll say we if I want to say we, mate. But anyway, the video then, the kind of crux of the video was a good race that I had. If you've not seen it, definitely go watch it, give it a like. It was a good race that I had, combined with something that happened right behind me. So I heard a massive crash right behind me, and then looked and cars were scattered, and I had obviously clear daylight behind me. So I was like, what has happened there? 6-7 roll bars. Yeah, don't shoot the I'm just merely the messenger. I never set it up. Key 25 is the master behind it, and it seems to work. But talking about the roll bars, Tidgeney's qualifying setup has the roll bars at 110, and I was so much quicker on that, but it's sketchy. I mean, you're power sliding round corners and stuff like that, and I don't think it would survive. I would survive a race or 9 laps on it anyway. But yeah, massive difference in roll bar. But anyway, so I'm on Twitter. I've posted the video, and basically this incident happens behind me. So as always, I'll check the replay. I'll see what happened, and if it was sort of crazy enough, then I'll include it in the video. In this occasion, it was pretty crazy. So that was the kind of crux behind the thumbnail and, the replay at the end where I discussed the incident. But the guy who sort of was the instigator of it basically lost it with somebody else and put them in the wall. They came back on the track, and then he just put them in the wall completely again and then rage quit. And I was like, why are you doing that? Because I looked back at the replay, and if anything, the guy got sort of punted and hit the guy who then went loopy. And that sort of said to me, always wait, do not immediately react to somebody who's done something to you, because you don't know if they've been hit. So wait, see if they apologise afterwards, watch the replay. If they've just punted you and you go into the next race, then I'm not condoning it, but I get that some people might go, right, you're getting it in this race, and just take revenge. And I'm like, well, if you're not going to apologise and you've done something, you run the risk that the person at the other end might take something out on you in the next race. But so the guy who's put the guy in the wall twice and then rage quit, he tweeted me, because it was another content creator, primarily streams on Twitch. And the thing is, I knew this once I went back and saw it, I was in two minds whether to even include it in the video or make a big deal of it or not. But then I thought, why am I doing that? Because if this wasn't another content creator, I would just make the video and include it all and make a point about driving like that. But this thing in the back of my mind went, well, it's another content creator, primarily on Twitch, who's done it, who I've raced plenty of times, so there's a chance that he's going to see the video somehow and he's going to say something about it. But I was like, well, I can't just not do it because you're a content creator. If you take responsibility for the actions. And he came back to me on Twitter and saying, look, I've got nothing against you and I don't want to make a big deal about it, but it's no fair that you've made this video without knowing the context of what happened. And all I knew is I watched the entire replay back to see what happened, and nothing, was out of context in that race. Maybe from the previous race, I don't know. But, that's no my issue. You can't expect somebody to know that. So, he's not happy with me, I don't think. But it wasn't left like a big deal. But if you go on Twitter, you'll see what was said to him and what was said by me back and stuff. I'm not like shying away from it in terms of, oh no, I'm scared what I've done's had repercussions. It is what it is. You make a video with some really dodgy driving in it, you expect you might get something back. So, yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, sorry for that rant. Hey, Hatter lad, nice to see you again, pal. Keep your dodgy driving vids coming. Well, that's TG. No brains, no headaches. Retro Gamer, good to see you, buddy. Penalty system in GC7 needs a wee tweak for Inter. I know, it does. It does. It really does. Something needs done. I just don't know what they can do, though. Obviously, they try, but... yeah, who knows. But incidentally, that is what happened after that video got put out. And that is the thing. If you make videos which highlight dodgy driving, dirty driving, just poor driving standards, all that kind of stuff, you're going to get plenty of hate for it. But I think most people who know me, know my content, know that I want to drive up the standards of Gran Turismo 7. But I also know that there is an element of entertainment when you're making a video, because I want to watch videos that entertain me. And do you know what entertains me? Watching videos where big incidents have happened, contentious incidents have happened. I mean, that's what I kind of want to see. So, that's what it is, I guess. Hopefully he's not going to send it on me again in this race. Sensible people, brake early. I had to take that wide line because I knew there was two inside me and I was going to get punted off the track and I couldn't risk that. Oh, it's just absolute carnage back here. I can see why Womble's set a time. I wasn't going to come in there. I thought, do you know what? I want to get away from them. Don't think I got a pit lane penalty there. Hopefully not. I almost wish you could change setups in the pits. If you need a bit more speed, go for a more aggressive setup and stuff like that.